If an outlet is sparking like that when you plug something in, there's obviously something wrong. It's usually the same exact mistake that I find every time I encounter this problem, and I'm going to tell you what that is, but first we're going to talk about wiring a new outlet. Okay, so after you cut the power at the breaker, you're going to want to test the outlet again to make sure that it's safe to work on. This tool is a great option for that. It's super easy to use it. You just plug it into your outlet, and the lights on the end will light up and let you know that this outlet is either hot or dead. It's also going to tell you if it's been wired incorrectly, and if so, how it's been wired incorrectly. Not that anybody would ever do something like that. So let's take a look at our new outlet. We have 2 screws on each side. One side is going to be the hot side, and one side is going to be the neutral side. These are actually labeled on the back. The neutral side in white, and the hot side is labeled hot. Once you remove the old outlet from the box, you're going to need to strip the wires. First, you'll need to cut the sheathing. So I do that with one slice right down the middle, and it peels away super easy. For the next part, you're going to need some wire strippers. All you do is you grab the wire at the end, pinch it, and pull it off. You're going to give yourself about 1 inch on each end. Then you'll need a set of needle nose pliers. Grab the wire right at the end and give it a turn to form a hook. This is your hot, this is your neutral, this is your ground. This next part is super important. You're going to want to identify the side of the outlet that is hot, which is this side. It's written on the back. You're going to want to take your hook for the hot side of the wire, which is black, and you're going to want to go around the screw in the direction that the screw is going to turn. So you can see I'm placing the hook around the screw there. And then as I tighten the screw down, it's going to pull the wire in. If you do it in the wrong direction, it's going to push the wire out. This is going to be a loose connection, and this is going to be a problem. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side with the neutral side of the outlet and the white wire. The hook goes around the screw, and then you tighten the screw down. It's going to be the same thing with the ground wire. This is the correct way to wire an outlet. Okay, so let's check out this video of me changing an actual outlet in the real customer's home yesterday. First, I cut the power at the breaker and confirmed at the outlet that the power was in fact dead. Next, I removed the faceplate. There's 1 screw holding that in the middle. Pull out the screw, remove the plate. Next, there are 2 screws, top and bottom, that's holding the outlet to the outlet box. And I'm going to remove both of those screws completely. Then I use my knife to cut away at the bracket, because these have been painted over, and what can happen is when you pull the outlet, you can actually tear some of the paint right off the wall, and now you're doing paint touch-ups too. Next, I'm going to snip the wires as close to the outlet as possible. I'm going to strip the ends off of each wire, and I'm going to grab my needle nose pliers and give them each that hook on the end that's essential for a safe repair. Now I'm gonna make sure that I make my connection on the correct side of the outlet. This is the neutral wire being attached to the neutral side of the outlet. I did the same thing to the other side, and now I'm cutting the rest of the outlet away. I'm gonna strip the ends off of these wires in the same exact way. I'm gonna make that super important hook on the end of each wire. And again, I'm going to attach the white wire to the neutral side of the outlet and the black wire to the hot side of the outlet. And finally, I'm going to attach the ground wire to the bottom of the outlet that's indicated by a green screw. I'm going to attach those 2 screws to the outlet box, put the faceplate back on. I'm going to make sure everything's nice and straight, test the outlet, and that's it. Hi, I'm the Happy Handyman. This is the channel where I show you real repairs so you can fix things the right way. When I get called out for an outlet that's sparking, it's usually the same mistake I see that's made every single time. When you buy a new outlet, you can see there are 4 holes on the back of the outlet. And strip your wire and insert it. Listen for the click, and your connection is done. This is not okay. This is what will be a problem somewhere down the line because it is not a very secure connection. And what happens over time is, as you plug something in and unplug something, that little tiny motion causes this back wire to move ever so slightly every single time, until eventually, somewhere down the line, it's a loose connection completely. You'll get arcing, you'll get heat, you'll get a dead outlet. It's a whole mess. I don't even know why they sell outlets this way. Always use the screw terminal instead. Tight connections equal safe connections. If this video is helpful to you, please consider subscribing to my channel for more helpful handyman tips and tricks.